Hello everyone, I'm Rinku Dhiman, working as an assistant professor in electrical engineering department at RP IIT Technical and Medical Campus Karnal. So today I'm going to discuss about the parallel structure of digital IIR filter. As in earlier lecture I have discussed about the cascade form, direct form structure of the IIR filter. Here we will discuss about the parallel structure of the IIR filter. So the parallel form of our IIR filter will derive from this equation. So this is the most important equation for the parallel structure. And one of the main factor we have to consider in parallel structure is that we will follow the partial fraction methodology to solve our equation for the pole zero system. So Hz is the system transfer function, and that is given by the equation k plus summation k is equal to 1 to n plus 1 n to hk z, right? So this is our equation. So if we will solve this equation, then we will get hz is equal to summation, that k we are considering, the k is nothing but 1. If we will consider 1 plus, right, then summation we will go with the equation like that, k1, or we can say that h1z plus h2z plus h3z plus up to hnz. So this is the equation we have solved. So we just put this value of k in this equation, right? So k1 put करेंगे, so 1 will be over here plus then hkz है तो h1z आएगा. Then next we can say the k2 will put over there, then h2z will be there, then k will be 3 over there, then h3z over there. Finally we put the value of n, then hnz over there. Now we'll implement this equation in the structure format. Then we will see we are here with the input x of m and output is y of m. So these are the two factors we always consider. Every system have some input and output. So xm is the input and ym is the output. Hz transfer function is nothing but the ratio of ym divided by xm. So this is the ratio actually we consider, right? So the first factor is the k we are considering. If the factor we are considering k over here, then h of m, if we will multiply this equation, y of m over xm will put over here against xz, then we will get xm will be multiplied with all these factors. Okay, then xm of k, xm of h1z, xm of h2z, xm of h3z and so on. So xm of k we will draw, then xm will be come from here and k will be come from here, and that will be put in summation, and this is the summation. Okay, then again xm is multiplied with h1z, then xm will be come from here, then h1mz will be from here, and that will get to the summation, right? Then xm will be multiplied with this h2z, then we will x2m will be multiplied with this h2z, and we'll finally go to summation over here. And finally h and z with also multiply with xm, then xm will be come from here, h and z will be over here, then finally will be summation. So all these will factor go to summation, and we will get the yn output over here. Okay, so this is the parallel form structure of our IIR filter. And how we'll solve this equation? We are given with this transfer function ym over xm, and we will solve the particular transfer function by using the partial fraction. We will get the some coefficient k and another equation in terms of h1z. H1z is nothing again transfer function, poles and zero format, and we will draw that equation in particular in this manner. So this is the parallel form structure. Then digital versus analog filter, we discuss about the advantages of digital filter, that they have very high accuracy, analog filter have very less accuracy, right? As we know that there is no error because we are digitally operate our all type of signals. Linear phase, FIR filters have linear phase and analog filter have non-linear phase, we can say that. Then digital filters have flexible adaptive filter possible, then these don't have adaptive filtering, right? Easy to simulate and design, and they are very difficult to design and simulate. Computation must be completed in we can say the sampling period, limit and time response, and whereas in analog filter required a high frequency and anti-aliasing filters, right? And we can say that require high performance AC, DC and DSP, analog to digital conversion, digital to analog conversion and DSP processor. But in analog filter we don't require any DAC, AC and we can say that DSP as well. So these are the advantages or comparison of digital filter over the analog filters. Thank you very much. Please stay tuned with us for more videos on digital filter. Please like and subscribe our channel. Thank you.